I think we good. I think we good. You already know how we do this. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's how we like it. Pause. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's great? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast. This is episode 91. I'm your host, Ashley Lovechild. I'm joined with my co-host, my brother from another mother. Blood couldn't make us any closer. One of the best photographers in the world, my brother Santana. Say something to the people.
What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all here with us tonight. So we appreciate that. To all the day ones. You already know how we get down. We got a jam-packed show, and we're gonna get right to it, you heard?
You already know how we give it up, man. Hey, we got episode 100 coming up. We on episode 91. There's going to be big things popping for episode 10. I'm so excited. We're going to be doing some giveaways as well. We got some special things brewing. We also got merchandise already within the chat and within the links in the bio. Make sure y'all tap in also into the community page as well. Episode 100 is going to be very special. This is going to be my very first episode 100 in anything. So this is a milestone for me as well. So I'm just super duper excited, bro. You excited for episode 100?
No, most definitely, for sure.
You know, if this was network television, then this we will be considered syndicated. I think we still be considered syndicated because is how they layered it out anyway. So we syndicated. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be syndicated. So I think that's pretty dope and special. All right, y'all. Let's jump into our first topic of the night. You already know what time it is. Popular opinions. This segment is brought to you by OUV Records. Make sure you tap into Instagram at OUV Records to stay in tune to the latest music and merchandise. The label model is create, document, and inspire. Again, make sure you tap into Instagram at OUV to stay in tune. Let's get with it. Shout out to Dope Boy already in the building. Appreciate you as well. Appreciate all of y'all. It means so much that y'all tap in every Thursday and Sunday at 10:30. All right, y'all. First question of the night. Again, these are the world's questions. So stick to the answers in the chat and, stay engaged and type in them answers. We love the love. All right, first question of the night. Best DMX song on this list. Best DMX song on this list. Number one, Slippin'. Number two, How's It Going Down? Number three, Rough Riders Anthem. Number four, What's My Name?
Mm.
And appreciate you, Dope Boy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. That's straight from the heart. So we appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna definitely fuck with Slippin', son.
Slipping.
All of them is they just hit different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just give Slippin' as it a little bit more over the other one. Just a little bit of edge, not so much, but just a little bit, because all of them is fire.
All of these, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. All these songs, fire. But I think what sets them apart is the videos, right? It's something about the Rough Riders anthem, bro, that make you want to kick everything that's moving. Like it just make you real destructive. You know what I'm saying? And you proud of the destruction. You know what I'm saying? What's My Name is just one of those workout amp. Like it gives you that DMX is missed, bro. His music used to hit in different ways, bro, and the waves on how people used to feel. How's it going down, bro? smooth. You know what I'm saying? The video was so popping. I think Hype Williams did that video, if I'm not mistaken, but that video was so popping. That video made that song 10 times better. Because when you hear the song, you're like, yo, this is fire. But when you see the visual with that, it's like, yo, it takes the song to a whole nother level. But it's something about slipping, bro. Slipping hits your heart right from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Right from the heart, bro. So I'm gonna go with slipping as well too. Pause. So I went with slipping. My brother went with slipping. I'm seeing in the chat slipping. I'm seeing how's it going down in the chat. I'm seeing a few of them in the chat as well, as far as like different answers. Um, damn, bro. Like I remember he did a versus with him and Snoop Dogg, and the verse was more celebratory. It wasn't competitive, which for them, I can see that and made sense. You got Snoop Dogg, DMX, two of the dogs, but it wasn't as big as it was supposed to be. Even though it could have, I think it might have been in the middle stages of verses. But anytime you got Snoop Dogg and DMX, it should have been at a warehouse or a club or something, and let the fans really give that live energy, like how we had the Locks versus Dipset. That should have been the atmosphere for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? So they dropped the ball on that. All right, so the rest of the world, like 40%, went with slipping. What do you think about that?
I mean, so it's a righteous song, so it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any of these songs give you like you remember where you was at when you heard any of these songs for the first time?
Mm, nah, not at the top of my head. No, not really.
Okay, okay. Me personally, I was in Virginia the first time I heard Slippin'. I was visiting my brother, and he had the album going crazy, and like I'm like, yo, what is this? And then I seen the video. I was like, yo, I'm a DMX fan forever. Mind you, when that song came out, we was little guys. We was little dudes, and I was messing with it at that time. So uh, rest in peace, sleep in peace to the dog, DMX. You know what I'm saying? That music is still live and well. All right, moving on to our next popular opinions. Biggest surprise in college football so far. Biggest surprise in college football so far. Number one, Colorado at 2-1. Number two, Florida State at 0-3. Number three, Michigan at 2-1. Number four, Missouri at 3-0.
They gotta be Florida State at 0-3. I didn't even know they were 0-3. That's crazy.
Yeah, they down bad right now. They down bad. They down bad. Uh, yo, for
That's
me,
crazy how they down bad because it's just a plethora of just an immense amount of talent down here for you not to be up. Like I don't know what happened with their recruiting for not getting homegrown cats from Florida all over to come to Florida State. That's just a ball that they dropped. But I don't know. That's crazy to see that they own three though.
hmm yeah, watching these games and the teams that they're losing to, it's not like they're losing to Alabama, Michigan, Texas. They're losing to they've lost to Boston College, Georgia Tech, and Memphis. They could have easily been 3-0. If you talk about those schools and their recruiting pool and Florida State recruiting pool, there's no way that should have happened. So I believe that they're going to make some coaching changes moving forward. And it's so crazy. Their current coach right now, it would came down between him and Deion Sanders. Now, if you'd have brought in Deion Sanders, you would have brought in Shador, you'd have brought in Travis Hunter, and some of those great players that have gone to Colorado, but you would have had other players that to come to Florida that didn't end up going to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? And Deion Sanders went to Florida State, so he understands the culture and the whole energy. So I don't know that, and you know he'd have brought that fly. You know what I'm saying? He would have brought the googly sauce. Would have been on a trillion if he would have went to Florida State. So it's interesting. Oh, Florida State is 0-3 with their resources. Colorado's 2-1 with their resources. Resources. So it's very interesting. I'm going with you. Pause with Florida State at 0-3. In the chat, they going with Florida State. You went with Florida State. The rest of the world at 52% went with Florida State. Went with Florida State. What do you think about that?
I mean, it makes sense because they supposed to be at least not no 0-3. That's just crazy because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's Florida State. Y'all have so much pool of talent that you can, your school, the name of the school alone should bring people there. So maybe it is the coach right now. You know what I'm saying? So because there's a lot of pool of talent out there. So hopefully they could turn that shit around. But I think it's kind of too late for a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go to a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? It's over now. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just playing to just get you act right. You know what I'm saying?
The athletic department get $3 million just for going to a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? Like, Um, yeah, man. Like at the end of the day, what's even more scary is that they haven't even played their toughest opponents. They still have to play Miami. They still have to play Clemson. You know, that's going to be Clemson is not Clemson of old, but they're going to be a difficult team to play nonetheless. So that schedule's still gonna be tight, and I think they might have Florida on their schedule too. They might, because normally the biggest three Florida schools will play each other, so they got a tough road ahead. They got a tough road ahead. That ACC schedule is very difficult, especially if you're already losing to the teams that you normally would beat. So it's gonna be a rough one. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next popular opinion. All right, worst beatdown. I know this sound messed up, y'all. Chill. Worst beatdown on TV or in a TV show. Sorry, worst beatdown in a TV show or sitcom on this list. Worst beatdown on a TV show or sitcom on this list. Well, it's sitcom related because when we say show, we think of uh reality TV. So sitcom. All right. So number one, TK on Parenthood. Number two, Cole for Martin. Number three, Eddie Winslow, Family Matters. Number four, Tommy for Martin.
Nah, I'm gonna have to go with Eddie Winslow. He got jumped by the Dragons. You know what I'm saying? They jumped my boy. You feel me? Like all by his lonesome. You feel me? He just getting off a little date, just leaving Aunt Rachel's. You know what I'm saying? Get jumped by the Dragons. Like, nah, kid. Eddie ain't deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie didn't deserve that. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he ain't deserve that jumping, son. Nah, that
Yeah.
was fucked up, son.
Yeah. Yo, that episode that wasn't funny, but it was funny though, like cause the dragons burned Rachel's place down. Then he come walking through the door, clothes all ripped in all different places. Like they just yanking that man from it was bad. He had black eyes. It was bad. Busted lips.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie though. Cole with the boot on his chest was hella funny. I don't know if you remember when they robbed Cole for Martin and he had the big boot on his chest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On Thanksgiving, they put the boot on his chest. You know what I'm saying? Tommy got beat up by a group of little people. You know what I'm saying? They bum rushed Tommy in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? So that was he. Tommy was down bad on that. TK he got beat down. So much to the point he went back to the crib to get the gun from Mr. Peterson to go run down on the kid that stole his jacket and gave him the black eyes. But I'm going with you, bro. Pause. Eddie Winslow on Family Matters. The Dragons, yo, they had whips, chains. It was like,
The
yo,
fire lane, son. They had the spike jackets, you know what I'm saying?
Not the spike leather jackets. You know, you mean business.
With the you know what I'm saying?
Spike
I don't
leather.
know how tactical having the pointy up here on the shoulder blade area, but you know what I'm saying? They had that jump. You know what I'm saying? The spikes on the shoulder blade area. You know what I'm saying?
They
You
meant
can't mess with a nigga with shoulder blade spikes. Like just walk the other way. You know what I'm saying?
you
He
know,
mean business, son.
they meant business. All right, y'all. So at 50%, because I went with Eddie Winslow, my brother went with Eddie Winslow. At 50%, I'm seeing Martin in the chat. Martin on Martin should have been on this list. Shout out to B Patrick. Martin on Martin should have been on this list where he got knocked smooth out the ring by Tommy Hearns and came out. I didn't even realize that was Martin. I thought that was a whole other person with the special effects when I first seen it when I was a little kid. But yeah. Um, so yes. Again, me and my brother went with Eddie Winslow. The chat went with Martin. Well, the chat went with they went with they saying Martin on Martin should have been on here. Okay. But the rest of the world at 50% went with Eddie Winslow, Family Matters. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that touched home right there, son. You know what I'm saying? Eddie didn't deserve to get jumped, son. You feel me?
Yeah.
And young cat getting jumped. So it's like, damn, if Eddie can get touched, yo, we all could get touched.
and Eddie,
Violated,
and
son. And they had that big, burly ass, scary 5 neck having ass nigga on the squad. Like, who gonna take that nigga down?
come on, come on. The only person that stepped to that big burly dude was Mr. Winslow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And he had heat on. And
Yeah.
he had his man handcuffed to him next with the same Diddy bop. You know what I'm
Bob,
saying? Because they got the handcuffs. So they got locked together and shit, so they couldn't walk up in there knowing they handcuffs together. So they had the same Diddy bop up in yeah. But they went up there to solve crime though. I gotta give it up to them niggas. They went up there like, now we gonna solve this crime right here. You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna get y'all together. Yo, funny, 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 y'all. All right, moving on to our next popular opinion. Most diverse states in the U.S. Most diverse state in the U.S. Most diverse state in the U.S. Number one, New York City. Number two, California. Number three, Maryland. Number four, Hawaii.
Oh, that's off rip. New York. That's easy.
Going with NYC?
Yeah. We got a whole block full of United Nations, and that's one block.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a random block in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That one block is gonna be like 30 nations on that one block. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's a million other blocks in New York. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
all.
I don't know if they're being funny in the chat. They said Mississippi. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you got some Mississippians in New York somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying? They somewhere in there.
but most diverse, like, yeah, I'm funny. All right, so they going with New York City in the chat. You went with New York City. I'm gonna go with California. I'm gonna go with California just based on the location, uh, where people was coming in, those borders. So I'm gonna say California. Me personally, I'm gonna say California. Uh, the rest of the world at 58%, Hawaii.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
That don't even make no sense. How is it? How 58% of most diverse?
yeah,
It's only but a few people that's going there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But come to find out, how Hawaii is the most diverse state in the country.
But how?
That's what the studies are saying, bro.
But I'm okay. So how is it more diverse? Like you got mad niggas out there. You got mad white people. You got
Yeah,
everybody. You got
yeah,
Russians. You got
yeah. You got
Slovakians.
yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas from Turkey over there.
They
I
got
don't believe that, son. Ain't no way
bro,
niggas is skipping all of America to go to Hawaii, my nigga. That don't even
bro.
make no sense.
Don't forget my Dothraki niggas out there.
You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? Dothraki, you got, you know, like, nah, son. Y'all ain't got Calcutta niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, son. You ain't diverse when you got Calcutta niggas on your block. cooking up they junk. You know what I'm saying? Mixing in with everybody else's in the aroma of the New York air, son. You mean
Yeah,
to tell me Hawaii is more diverse than one block in New York? They could have that, but I don't
yeah,
believe that at all, son.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got all types of niggas from Lithuania. You know what I'm saying? I grew
Uh
up with a Lithuanian kid.
huh.
You ain't got one Lithuanian over there. I got two Lithuanians on my block. You ain't got one Lithuanian.
And they got them Targaryens over there too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they saying. That's what they saying in the in the census bureau. You know what I'm saying? They got them over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the wilder niggas over there too. You know what I'm saying? They get wilder niggas over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? That, that's what they say. They just want a man's opinion. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they say. You know what I mean? Shout out to Martin, classic show, Martin reference. All right, so moving on to our last popular opinion question. If filming an animated movie all time, which actors are you choosing for your movies? All right. Again, the question: if you're filming an animated movie all time, which voice actor are you choosing? Actors are you choosing? Number one, Samuel L. Jackson, Queen Latifah. Number two, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Whoopi Goldberg. Number three, James Earl Jones, Cree Summers. Cree Summer.
Yo, why are they tagging it up with these lackluster second hands? Like, just give me James Earl Jones and leave the other person, son.
For Keith David and Regina King.
James Earl Jones.
You going with James Earl just like
Give
that,
me
you know?
James. Give me James. I'm saying James Earl Jones, baby. We
What?
had
But why?
we had white women falling from the cliffs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a movie like that. We had white women just come to me. So he just, you know what I'm saying? Give me James Earl Jones, baby. Give me
But,
James, baby.
but we talking about the voices though. You
Yeah,
talking
his voice.
about
He said, come. Very soft. You know what I'm saying? And eloquently. She just said, all right, I'm coming. Woo. Give me James, baby. You know
yo.
what I'm saying? Classic. But everybody on the list is voiceovers is top tier. But he played Darth Vader, baby. Like, gotta give it up to James, man. Shout out to him, RP legends. Everybody's on there as legends, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He just has that little extra notch on there. You know what I'm saying?
The extra googly.
Because you have to see the original voiceover that they had for Darth Vader before they got James on there.
Yeah.
I'm glad they made that strategic adjustment because the original voice was nah.
Trash.
Trash ain't even the word, son. It was just I don't even know what made them think that was a good move, but they switched it up. So yeah, I'm going with James Earl Jones on this one.
Okay.
And who
And
was the other one? Cree Summers.
yeah, Cree Summers is no joke. Like she's top tier and when it comes to the females, she's top tier. Like she does every voice that you could think of. If you look at her credits, it's crazy. So that's a no holds bar team right there. You know what I mean? You know how I feel about Morgan Freeman, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? With the voiceover stuff, bro. Like his voice sounds like God is talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how God's voice would sound like. You know what I mean? Like just clear, concise, never stumble on words, real machismo, you know what I'm saying? Just that energy, you know what I'm saying? Keith David voice, bro. Like come on, bro. Like stop playing with Keith David. That's all I gotta say when it comes to these vocals. Stop playing. And Samuel Jackson, like he just has a presence in everything that he does. Like you just know his voice as soon as it pops up. But when you talk about the teams, damn. I know Whoopi Goldberg's voice off the top of my head, but as a team, I'm gonna go with Keith David and Regina King, bro. because Regina King did both Huey and Riley off the Boondocks. So that just lets you know how diverse she can be. So I'm going with Regina King, Keith David as my anime duo to do my anime. You know what I'm saying? My brother went with James Earl Jones and Cree Summers. In the chat, I'm seeing Regina King. I'm seeing a little of James Earl Jones. The rest of the world at 39% went with James Earl Jones and Cree Summers. What do you think about that?
It's James Earl Jones, man. I think that was the reason why I made that choice. Yeah, it would say three, but the reason why is number one lottery pick, James Earl Jones. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a weird combination. It's like Queen Latifah and Samuel L. Jackson. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, son. Give me somebody else, son. But yeah, that's a good choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to James Earl Jones, son.
You made James Earl Jones? No, I mean James Earl Watson. Like who? Like I ain't never heard what he done. Oh, he did uh Mama Shake That Thing. Like it's another Martin reference, y'all. But shout out to James Earl Jones. Rest in peace. Some of our legends is we losing so much of our legends, y'all. All right, moving on to our next subject. Our next subject. Hollywood need to ask us. Start this one off, my brother.
I don't got one for this week, so you could go ahead.
I'm gonna come up with one up the top of the dome because I was wrestling with this. Um, you know what I want to see? Matter of fact, in light of the Aaron Hernandez story coming on, I think this week or next week, if I'm not mistaken, I think it come on tomorrow. Matter of fact, the Aaron Hernandez, the FX Aaron Hernandez. I want to see Hollywood need to ask us. I want to see a movie on. I don't know if you remember when we was younger. You remember the sport? I think it's called rollerblade, where they used to go around the roller ring, and they
Mm-hmm.
used to like try to like get each other off, but they used to throw bowls, two piece, and the whole nine. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
What was it called? Roller. It was called roller something, right? Roller ring.
Something like that.
I want to see a movie based on that because I remember roller derby, roller derby, dope boy, roller derby. You're gonna get yourself a nice you're gonna get you some merchandise. You're gonna get you some merchandise. Roller derby popping. Roller derby was so popping when we was little kids, and they used to roll around the ring in teams, and then they used to just throw the bowls, two piece each other, kick each other
Mm-hmm.
skate if they was nice enough to do that. Or all you had to do was just impede their progress, and whoever the last man standing wins. That joint used to be so fire. I want to see a movie about that, the rise of it and the fall of the sport. I think that would be so fire. So that's what Hollywood need to ask us. I want to see that movie. What do you think about that?
No, I remember that shit. Like, shit was a long time ago too.
Yeah,
Like when we was young. So
yeah.
after that, that shit just like faded out. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to see what happened to that sport. They probably ain't getting no money or sponsors. You know what I'm saying? They not getting deals. But that shit was the few times I did remember watching it. Like that shit was interesting.
I think it didn't fit the new world. That's what I think. It didn't fit the new world structure, meaning like football is not the same, but it's still football, right? Boxing don't have the same energy, but it's still boxing. I don't think it fit the scheme of violence. That sport was hella violent. So I don't think it fit the new wave where it's just too violent for these new streets that we live in pretty much. So that's why I think was a part of the defunding of that sport, me personally. So yeah, I would love to see that. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next segment. Our must see segment. Must see movies. Must hear music. Must see TV shows. You want to start this one off?
Now you can go ahead.
All right. So my number one must see movie today's Sunday, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's Sunday. I'm about to give y'all some must see top tier movies. And it's so funny, a lot of people haven't seen a lot of these movies. Again, when we give you these movies, check them out. Let us know what y'all think. Come back. We can talk about a rapid taste on the movies as well. So my first must see movie, y'all, is Sprung. I don't know if y'all remember Sprung, but it is a must see. You can type it in right now, and it's a must see. Sprung came out in, sorry, let me just, there we go. So Sprung came out in 1997. It was directed by Rusty Confident. It stars Rusty Confident, Paula J. Parker, Tisha Campbell, Joe Torre, John Witherspoon, Clarence Williams III, Isabel Stanford, and Sherman Hemsley. Funny movie. It's about two young men going out on the town, looking to shake it up, meet some women, and you gotta see the rest of the movie. I won't ruin it for you. Make sure you tap into Sprung. My next must see movie is called Toi, the original Toi. I know that sounds kind of nasty, but it's a fire movie, actually, y'all. Toi came out in 2000. It stars Kenya Moore, Rob Hardy, Solomon K. Smith, Gretchen Palmer, Gary Darden, Crystal Wilson, and y'all probably know Crystal Wilson for playing Diamond and not Diamond. She played Roxy and Players Club and Donna Bosco and Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is a great actor as well. Fire movie about a married couple looking to spice their relationship up. They go to a club, meet a woman, and you have to see the rest of the movie. I won't ruin it for you. So make sure you tap into Toi. My last and final must see movie is called Bamboozled. Let me just look up some of these credits real quick. Bamboozled also came out in 2000. It was directed by Spike Lee. It stars Damon Wayans, Savion Glover, Tommy Davidson, Jada Pinkett Smith, Michael Rappaport, Mos Def, this goes on and on. So I'm gonna stop there because this goes on and on. Fire movie. This particular movie is about two young men wanting to break into the entertainment business, but they're homeless. So what they do, they get up every morning, go in front of the building, the network building, and you have to watch the rest of the movie. I won't ruin it for y'all. Make sure you tap in again, y'all, to Bamboozle, Toi, and Sprung.
Fire movies, fire movies. Y'all know chat how I do. I always got a theme for mines. So my theme right now, for these particular movies is the unfaithful spouse. So each one of these movies is portraying a spouse that is unfaithful. So the first movie on this list is called Crazy Stupid Love. It stars Leo Tippin, Ryan Gosling, Joey King, Steve Carell, Jonah Bobo, Emma Stone, Julianne Moore, Marissa Tomei, Crystal Reed, Kevin Bacon, Josh Groban, and John Carroll Lynch. I guess it's a great movie. It depicts a modern day breakup between a husband and wife, but this husband and wife been together since they were in high school. And you gotta watch the rest of the movie to see how the relationship moves from that point on. All right, next on the list is called Unfaithful. Came out in 2002. Stars Diane Lane, Richard Gere, Oliver Martinez, Michelle Monaghan, Eric Persullivan, Margaret Collin, Chad Lowe, Joseph Budicello Jr., Dominic Shinese, Kate Burton, William Atabadi, and Michael Emerson. I advise you do not watch this movie with your significant other because even though this movie came out in 2002, it really depicts subtle signs of catching a spouse cheating, and you don't want to look at your chick or your significant other sideways. So I suggest you may not even watch this movie at all. You know what I'm saying? If you're single, go ahead. If you got a spouse, don't even watch this one. You know what I'm saying? Scratch this one off the list. You know what I'm saying? And last on this list, matter of fact, don't even watch this one either. You know, I'm gonna tell you about it, but don't even watch this one. You know what I'm saying? Last on this list is Indecent Proposal. Came out in 1993. Stars Robert Redford, Demi Moore, Woody Harrelson, Billy Bob Thornton, Oliver Platt, Seymour Castle, Herbie Hancock, Rip Taylor, Billy Connolly, Danny Zurin, Joe Brooks, and Lydia Cole. The movie is about a couple who's down on their luck, and somebody offers them an indecent proposal, and you gotta watch the movie to see if they accepted the proposal or not. You know what I'm saying? So my choices of movies for unfaithful spouse is Crazy Stupid Love, Unfaithful, and Indecent Proposal. I warned y'all, don't watch it with your spouse and don't come back next episode talking about this, that, and the third, because I gave you our disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy these movies though.
I'm going to second that motion.
$1 million.
Oh, yo, shout out to King Prince. We appreciate you as
Shout
well.
out.
Thank you. Thank you. Means the world to us for y'all to show us love like this. But I have to second that emotion. Do not, with that motion, do not watch these movies with your significant others. Fellas, don't do it. All it's going to do is create, you're going to have an argument about a hypothetical. I guarantee it. And you know women love to argue a hypothetical. It ain't even happen. And they want to argue a hypothetical. And ladies, I know y'all smiling on the other end of this because y'all know I'm right. Y'all love to argue a hypothetical. Nothing ain't even happened. So, fellas, sneak and watch these movies. Good movies to watch, but don't watch it with your significant other. All right, moving on to our must hear. So this is the Mary J. Blige edition of Must Hear Music. Make sure you tap into these three songs. These are fire, top level songs by Mary J. Blige. Number one, I'm the Only One. Number two, You Bring Me Joy. And number three, Reminisce. So make sure you tap into those three songs. Again, that's Reminisce, You Bring Me Joy, and I'm the Only One. Look those up, guaranteed it's going to get popping. Good times, good vibes. All right, moving on to must see or classic TV shows. You want to start this one off?
Now you could go ahead.
All right, so this is this is not a classic show. This is a must see show. I sat down and watched the first 4 episodes of this show. I'm thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. The new show is series called Fight Night. This show stars Kevin Hart, Samuel L. Jackson, Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard, Don Cheadle, Clifton Powell, Chloe Bailey. Fire show. First 4 episodes was fire. Like, I honestly think acting wise, that Kevin Hart is very underrated. He doesn't, he's, I'm not dissing him. I'm not crazy about his stand-ups like that, but I like him more as an actor, if that makes sense. And in this particular series, he's killing it. He's killing it, and it is a must see. The show in itself is about um, a man that basically is like the middleman to everything in Atlanta. And this was at a time when Atlanta was basically becoming Atlanta, and you have to watch the show. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So that's just the basis of the show of Fight Night. So make sure you tap into Fight Night. It's a must see show. Your
Fire,
turn, bro.
fire, fire. All right, my show definitely is must see if you into law, litigation, fancy suits, niggas in high rises, sipping martini, and sending cease and desist letters to your ass. You know what I'm saying? So Suits is a show for you. You know what I'm saying? Came out in 2011. Has 9 seasons. It stars Vanessa Ray, Jacita, Jacita Barrett, Amanda Shaw, Christina Cole, Neil McDonoway, David Costable, Rachel Harris, Wendell Pierce, Gabriel Matchett, Sarah Rafferty, Rick Hoffman, Gina Torres, Patrick J. Adams, Abigail Spencer, and Katherine Heigl. Like I said, it's a dope show, dope series because I like law, litigation, going to the courtroom and stuff like that. So it's a great show. Again, it has 9 seasons, and you won't be disappointed on this one. So again, it's called Suits.
Yo, make sure y'all check out Suits. Make sure y'all check that out. All right, moving on to our next segment. Oh, I'm bugging. You got cologne for us?
Definitely got cologne. Definitely want to get you a bottle of Calvin Klein, and the scent of this week is called Eternity.
Make sure y'all get that eternity. You know what I'm saying? Get that smell good, get the mood right. You know what I'm saying? You walking down the grocery store aisle, she smell that eternity. She like, hello. You got the opening right there, so make sure you get that eternity, fellas. All right, moving on. Oh, special shout out again. We got our 100th episode coming up really soon. We're on episode 91 right now. That episode is gonna be fire as well, and we're gonna do some free giveaways on top of that. So make sure y'all tap into episode 100. Shout out to my bro Biggs in the building. I just peeped that he was in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. All right, so moving on to our next segment. This segment is brought to you by Button Snaps. You get classic movie shows and documentaries for your viewing pleasure for $4.99. Again, that's Button Snaps. First, oh my bad. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to rap. First hot topic of the night. Chad Ochocinco Johnson, fiance, admits to cheating on her ex-husband with her now fiance Chad Ochocinco Johnson. What do you think about that?
What like what? What do you gain by saying that? You know what I'm saying? Now you make Chad look crazy. It's like, yo, Chad, you already know that, and you still wifing it up. Like, you're gonna be any better? Doesn't put anybody in a good light. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's no benefit to relieving that type of information out there in the public. Now you just open up your relationship to people with opinions. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want nobody with opinions. You don't mention nothing about your relationship. So people won't have anything to gauge and to pass judgment on. But because you mentioned whatever happened, which nobody asked for, you gave up that information willingly. So prepare for judgment, prepare for sly remarks and comments, because that's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a situation where uh she had commented on her ex on why raising their child together is not as peaceful, and it's mainly because you cheated on them. So that energy is going to be a little funky for a little while. But like most men, you're going to get over it. You're going to move on, and you still got to eat out here. You still got to smash out somebody else. So you can't stay mad forever. Um, but it does make Ocho Cinco look crazy, or Chad Johnson. It makes him look crazy. She is fine and she makes good money, but at the end of the day, the qualities of picking a woman, if you see that she has that capability, what make you think at some point she's not going to do it to you because you're different? You may be different, but in a sense, but she still has that quality or still has that um that behavioral trait that she can cheat on you one day and you would know nothing about it. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he's the type of dude, if she was to do that, he would leave, I would think. But again, picking a woman based on that quality, already having that quality, does raise red flags, in my opinion. So, you know what I'm saying? Choose wisely, and they suited to get married, and you know, we all got our own lives to live. I truly wish him the best. I don't know him, but I truly wish him the best, and I hope it works out for them. And I'm not saying that half-heartedly. I'm saying that for real, for real. But again, you've seen it on the resume. You've seen it on the resume. It came with the resume. So if it happened, it's a part of the resume. So all right. So moving on to our next hot topic. A pastor proposes to a widow at her husband's funeral. What do you think about that? And this is one of the biggest clips that's going around on social media right now.
I mean, it's hella disrespectful. I mean, people just don't care. Like, men, that's more of an example of like you just have to stack your crumbs and build your pie, build your own kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because out here is wicked. There's no love for you. So if you don't find your lane, build your own foundation and create your own principles within that foundation. So that way, when it's time for you to pass on, your family is mourning you and your family is holding you in high regard and with a level of respect where something like that doesn't happen the day where they put you in the ground. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to build yourself up, put yourself in a position where the people around you respect you highly and so much where they can't see themselves moving without you. That's the type of people you need around you. You know what I'm saying? And they out there. So you build yourself up where you attract those people around you. When it's come to, because we don't live our life ourselves. We live our lives for others. So the people you live your life for, you want to make sure that they pouring that energy into you so it makes it worth it in the end when it's time for you to move on. Niggas ain't sullying your name. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to Mo in the chat. No character or morals. Yes, no character, no morals, and this is coming from the man that, like most pastors say, God speaks through them. They're the messenger. So, what about that message told you that this was a good idea to do this at another man's funeral?
and this is another major reason why um there's no real men in churches anymore. Like there used to be a time where men used to go to church and the pastor spoke a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because there'd be men, real men in the audience and be like, come on, my dude, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't sugarcoat it too much. You feel me? Now it's just nothing but women in there, and none of the pastors is just pandering. You want to make money? You just pander to black women all day. Just lie to them, and you're gonna make a whole bunch of money. So, and that's all these pastors is doing in the church. It's just women in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real men at the church no more, especially not when it's being run by the pulpit with fugaziness like that at the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I don't even understand how this was even allowed. Like, I lost my dad, right? And if another man proposed to his wife at his funeral, I would have an issue in the timing. Okay, you're gonna move on and you gotta move forward with your life. I understand that. But the timing is trash. Y'all need to have your own time together to do something like that.
And
Not
this is not him asking to go out. This is a proposal. So that means a relationship happened prior to the man
correct.
was. beneath the ground. So the respect and the admiration of men is non-existent. So men, go where you are praised and appreciated. Don't go where you tolerate. Go where you're praised and appreciated, because there's no appreciation for us. So you go wherever that is. I don't give a fuck where that is. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about what everybody else thinks. It's just about it only matters about you and your partner when y'all laying together at night. Nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? What Cole said, it don't matter how we love. We all look black when the lights go out. You know what I'm saying? So when you got your significant partner laying up with you, and um you in your path, that's all that matters. So go where you appreciate it, don't go where you tolerate. Because that disrespect right there, that just showcases why men is checking out of all the shit. Y'all want to do that way? Go ahead. We just gonna find our way, because we gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat regardless.
We're going
So
to eat.
ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing that y'all could do to stop us. The only reason y'all have power, women, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's a reality check. The only reason y'all have power is because we allow it. Not us men. Like, the men in power allow y'all to have power. When
Mm-hmm.
they decide they don't want you to have power no more, it's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because all these games y'all playing, once men get tired of that shit, it's quiet for that. Because go to other countries where men dictate the rules and see what happens there. You know what I'm saying? Go to those countries where men have that power and that authority. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. So stuff like that wouldn't even happen over there. You know what I'm saying? Send your ass to Turkey, first flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And ladies, and a part of what my brother is saying on top of that is that all men, we have women in our family. So understand what that means. Because we have women in our family, we have a mother, we have a grandmother, we have daughters, we have sisters, aunties, we have women in our family. We want the women in our family to go and come as they please, safe and soundly. So there's a world that's created around that. If my women folk is touched, I'm blowing you up. That's the type of world that we live in. There's a fear factor on dealing with our women. That's why it's important for you to come from somebody to understand what your protection is. When women come from the protection of the father, of the brother, of the man in their life, it's completely different. So we live in a world, because we have the women in our family. We want the women in our family to move around fairly protected. If we're not around, that they still protected. There's laws that protect them. If God forbid anything was to happen, we could come back and get that person who did them wrong. They're gonna go to jail. They're gonna get a beat down.
But who set it up that way for when you not here or I'm not here, that there's certain systems and there's certain provisions in place where my daughter, my mother, my grandmother, your grandmother, my aunt, your aunts are protected when we not there. Who set that up? And for damn sure it wasn't women. You know what I'm saying? We set that up. We
We
built that. We brought that back. You know what I'm saying? And and worst case scenario, we was willing to go out there and die for that shit like Blizzard did. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way the shit was gonna move forward. Because Blizzard had to die for that. You know what I'm saying? I brought that back. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't have to work no more. You know what I'm saying? And this is what these hood movies always showcase. A man wanting to provide for his family, but then we in the hood, we don't have the right tools, and we lean to drugs to situate our family. But in the core basis of it, a man still wants to situate his family. You know what I'm saying? Blizzard wanted to get all everybody watching so he could get money so he could situate his family. Was it right to try to rob the check cashing store in the bar? No. But it's Blizz, man. You know what he about.
You gonna make me start, bro. You gonna make me start. You gonna make me start. Mama in her old gray coat, rocking back and forth in the wintertime, talking about, oh shit, oh shit.
She thought you were gonna come back and save us.
Who you think you talking to? This ain't Nutso. This ain't that crackhead outside. let your little brother try to go outside with you no more. I'm the one. It's a new day, bro. Yo, stop.
Ooh. Yo, handle your business, bro. We bullshit. I'm good. I'm back to my
Yo,
serious man.
Motar, you started. If I catch your ass,
You gone.
your ass is gone too.
I ain't even doing that.
Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. That's above the rim references, y'all. My bad, my bad. But seriously, getting back to the subject at hand.
You need a hug or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, stop, bro. Stop. Yo, you stupid. All right, so getting back to the subject at hand. All right, getting back, y'all. It's just the fact that we built systems to keep the women in our society safe, and that matters. So based on how y'all moving, y'all trying to mess up the order of things. If we wanted to have that type of life, then we would be in that type of society. We used to live in a society where women could not answer the door if the husband wasn't home. Because now if the husband's not home, another man comes and take his kingdom, take his village, take his house, and he's gonna enjoy the spoils of war in that house. Regardless if you want to hear it or not, this is actual factual. So yeah, let's get that together. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Colorado beats Colorado State. The boy Travis Hunter had himself a day. He had 13 receptions, 100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, 4 tackles, and a pick. What do you think about that?
I mean, he's built different, son. He's the truth. I mean, I ain't seen such a great corner and such performance in a long time, son. So I would love for him to go to the league and be a top tier defensive, you know what I'm saying, back. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to bring defensive back, bring the Darrell Reeves back, bring the Ed Reed back, bring the Sean Taylors back, you know what I'm saying? Bring the Kamardis back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We see defense again. Nah, son, we need that shutdown corner without that other side of the field is a no-fly zone. Don't even think about it, bro.
yeah,
Don't even do it.
yeah,
Don't do it. You watch film. Don't do it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So to see him ball out like that is just it's dope. Like, what is he, a sophomore, junior?
He's a
Like,
junior.
yeah. So I mean, he ready for the league, man. I think he's
Yeah,
ready for the league. So just
yeah,
keep cooking like he doing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yes, yes. Um, I'm man. I honestly I want to see him play less snaps. I want to see him play less snaps. I feel like they're gonna run him into the ground, and you could savor the greatness. You know what I mean? Pause. He will last the whole season and be fresh. He's playing. The boy is playing about 130 something snaps a game. That's a lot of snaps, bro. That's a lot. We play college football. I could not play running back and then on the other side go play linebacker in the same game. I could not do that. I wasn't built to do that. It's either I'm going to play linebacker or I'm going to play back. Like I'm not jumping back and forth. It's two different mentalities. For him to play receiver and cornerback, and
And know all the damn plays, know all the check downs, know all the audibles. Nah, that nigga intelligent. Like, y'all try to make it seem like football players is stupid enough. You gotta know everything. You gotta know what everybody's doing, where everybody's at in the field, and you gotta know what you doing and what your homies is doing. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta tap and be like, hey homie, you need some help? Make sure he know his check down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Out there
yeah,
freestyle and shit. No, no, no. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah.
making the plays in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? He changing the plays in the huddle. The plays that you like to call that I love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Make sure you got them chip and dip commercials ready for him. His Metro Flex.
Meanwhile, you used to do this scene by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you sharing. Yo, this dude is unreal. He's playing outside of his mind. Um, he's one of the best receivers in the country. And then he's one of the best corners in the country. Me personally, I agree with you. I want to see him play corner. But him and Will Johnson, who's at Michigan, who to me is the best corner in college, you have him, Travis Hunter going into the NFL, and that brings the young energy of corners coming back into the league. We already got top level receivers in the league, right? Do we really need another receiver? Not really. We got top level receivers already. Who are they battling? We need that upper echelon, them names that they gonna go back and forth. I want to hear, Tyreek Hill match up Travis Hunter. I want to hear that matchup. You know what I mean? Like to guard Travis Hill or for him to go up against Justin Jefferson. Those are the type of matchups I want to see. So that's just me personally. I would like to see him play corner at the next level. I think he will. I would not be surprised if he played receiver because 13 receptions, bro. 13. 13. Crazy. So I think the best is even yet to come. To be honest with you, I really believe that. I really believe he keep putting up these type of numbers. Just send him the Heisman. Just send it to him. It don't. It don't. It don't matter what other quarterback does what. Running back rush what. Give him the Heisman straight like that. If his season continues to be like this, just mail that shit to him. It's a waste of time. Y'all already know what it is. So that's me personally. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Luther Van, they finally dropped in the documentary, Never Too Much documentary, and it's coming soon. What do you think about that? Pause.
Not bad. I definitely want to see more about Luther Vandross. I really don't know too much about him outside of his wonderful catalog of music. But like, what about him personally? I can't say I know too much about him, so I'm intrigued to see it. So definitely, definitely want to see what his musical journey was like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm a big Luther Vandross fan myself. He's one of the best vocalists we've ever had in the game, in the business. Great performer as well. Um, Old school performers used to perform without dancing, just bare vocals. That's not those are other level type of vocals when you could just perform with just your vocals. Luther didn't have no backup dancers. You didn't see anybody else on stage with him. It was just Luther and that mic on stage going hammies. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I think it will be a dope watch. It looks like they're gonna uncover some things, so I'm looking forward to watching it. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. In the presidential debate, Donald Trump says he wants to have no taxes on overtime money. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't even understand why they double and triple taxes when you hit the overtime. Sometimes niggas don't want to hit overtime because the tax be stupid. It's like this shit don't even make no sense. You're already taxing the original bread.
Yeah,
Hey, we trying to get extra bread, and you want to tax the extra bread. So it's like this shit don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is weird. And we got a weird person on the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just being weird,
yeah,
weirdo. But
yeah.
anyway, um, yeah, if he can pull that off, shit, why not? Um, that's something a lot of people can get back behind. And the other opposition hasn't said nothing as far as like what they gonna bring, what they gonna do. So even if he can't do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At least he said he gonna do it. That's
yeah,
something better than saying nothing. Like they ain't the other side ain't really saying no. What y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
I pump fake like you gonna do something for us like y'all always do every time. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't even giving us nothing. They like, yo, just vote for us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I brought T.I. on the stage and Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Just vote for me. Nah, I need a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? So
I need
that's
I need
what's up.
some definite. I need some confirmation though. Some things is going to happen in my neighborhood, and well, the presidents don't control the neighborhoods. The local politicians do. But you get what I'm saying as far as getting our vote. What are we getting for our vote? Even for the presidency, we still should receive something for our vote. But us as a community has to come with, to these presidents and say, hey, yo, you want my vote? This is what we need. Can you provide that? No. I can you provide that? Yes. So you got our vote. So that's what we need to do is be organized when these elections come around and we're not organized. They don't even give us the little things that they used to anymore. Anytime there was an election, the gas would go down tremendously for a period of time and then it would make its way back up. They're not even doing that. They haven't even done the bare minimal of what they would normally do around the election time. So they you hit the nail right on the head by saying, "Oh yeah, just vote for me." That's it. Just vote for me without nothing to show for. So
They want to focus on like uh abortion rights and all that stuff, and that's cool. But it's like, what does abortion rights have anything to do with me as a man? That's all. That's all you. That's your whole platform. Abortion rights.
like, what else you got?
Anything else?
Like,
What
what
else you got?
what
Because
else
that's
is
that's
that?
not gonna get my vote.
Right, right,
I'm sorry. That's not gonna
yeah,
get my vote. Like
yeah,
that's a that's a particular vote that's catered to women, and that's cool. But that ain't gonna get my vote. I need something
mhm,
more than that. I need something that's equally yoked for everybody. You
yes,
understand?
yes. I agree. I agree. All right, moving on to our next hot topic, y'all. Reportedly, Megan Good is paying all Jonathan Major's bills, including child support and $75,000 for his dog trainer. What do you think about that?
First of all, why the fuck you got 75,000 for a dog trainer? Is it 7,500 or 75,000?
Oh, 75,000.
They capping. Ain't nobody paying that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't paying that. Because if you really paying it, why are you saying it? Because remember, the sisterhood is strong, right? The sisterhood is like, oh, the man's supposed to pay your bills and this, that, and the third, right? So why put that out? Because the sisterhood is going to supposedly go against you, right? Because you're not doing what the sisterhood is supposed to be. And then on the interim, what do you gain by saying it? By saying, "Oh, I'm paying all his bills, this, that, and the third." What does that get you? Does that get you the next man behind Anthony Mays? Like, oh yeah, I'm ready for Megan. Like what brownie points are you looking for by saying that and stating that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't get the point of this. Like, do you want the brother to come up again or what? Like he was up a little bit,
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? And you paying his bills, I highly doubt that. Because what's the last real major project that you've had that brought you buku money to be paying those $75,000 for some trainer? If you talking about that ass show you got on Amazon Prime, that shit was ass burger. I know they ain't giving you no bread like that for that show. Where you pay 75,000 on top of your bills and all the other bills, and then miscellaneous bills. Come on, stop making good. You ain't make no project that was lit like that in a minute. And I like you as an actress, but as far as a believable actress, nah, you just eye candy. Let's be real. Your acting prowess is not top tier to be getting checks like that. To then be saying, "Oh, I'm taking care of him."
What you remember? She said recently that Tyler Perry was um the first director to pay her what her worth was. Um, like period. You know what I'm saying? And mind
Right.
you, she had the movie with she had the movie with Corey Hardrick. Uh, you
So
know,
you got paid one time.
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
a continuous check or a residual check that comes every month and it's a certain fixed amount. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got paid one time for a movie that was ass. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You making good. You look good, but as far as acting is concerned, you're not a top tier bet. There's way better actresses out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is that I think the story is capped myself because again, if you properly got paid for one project, then how do you have 75,000 for a dog trainer is crazy for a dog trainer. That's crazy.
That's why I don't be mad about when these people go broke, because y'all pay for the most ridiculous shit. And y'all spend money like I get it. When you get a lot of fast money, it's easy to spend it. But it's like at the end of the day, you can't make me feel sad for you when you dropping 75,000 for a dog trainer when people struggle to make 75,000 a year.
There's a lot of people that's not even making nowhere near close to that.
Nowhere near close to that. So how can I feel bad for y'all? And then you saying that like it's a flex, or that's like I don't understand the point of saying it. Like, cause you trying to flex? Cause you trying to flex, like who you trying to flex on? Cause why would you try to flex on your own partner that you laying in bed with at night?
Like I said, I honestly believe it's cap. I honestly believe
Yeah,
it's
I don't believe it. Like, cause ain't no way
uh,
you paying 75,000 for a dog trainer. You don't got it like that. From the work that you put in the last 5 years, ain't no way.
and then not to mention, outside of the court stuff, like let's keep it real. Jonathan Majors was hot as fish grease, and I'm talking about as him getting acting jobs.
Right.
Um,
And with the way he dresses, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had buku money in the bank, because his fits be like, ain't no way they more than $100. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that ass. Like the fits be wild, Walmart put together. So you saving mad bread that way. So there ain't no way you spend mad money where you're not taking care of your bills, because the Walmart fit and the Target attire
yo,
to showcase you. You know what I mean? You don't even really spend money on gear like that. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
The Charlie Brown boots and the what you call
yo, you stupid,
French coat surprise fit, you know what I'm saying? With the old beanie. Like just throw that beanie away. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where you got that beanie from, because that's not even a New York beanie. Like I don't even know. That look like it's from Connecticut or some shit.
bro. Don't
And,
forget this the salmon sweater with the with
yo, salmon colored sweater is disgusting works. And don't ever wear color with salmon in it. You know what I'm saying?
with the matching shorts with the thighs out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure bro saved his bread, because he not getting fresh. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah,
know we like to get fresh. So he not getting fresh, and that's cool. Some people ain't built to get fresh like that. So for her to say that she's paying his bills is like, stop, just stop.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Actor Anna Faris is open to coming back to the scary movie franchise if and only if she makes more money and Regina Hall is a part of the movie. What do you think about that?
If and only if Regina Hall is in part of it and not the original creators of the joint. Because
Right,
she mentioned the fact that the Wayne's brothers lost the scary movie franchise. That's why they don't haven't been a part of it since the second movie.
right.
So are you saying the thieves who stole it upon them, you willing to work with them if only you get Regina Hall to work with you, like to somebody to co-sign your fuckery?
Correct.
No, I'd rather never see another scary movie if the original people are not attached to it. That's why the first and second one were such great movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Scary movie when it first came out was just different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
And the Wayne's brother are part of it. So if you're saying you want to be a part of the scary movie franchise again with the original people who create it, I'm with you on that. But if you're on some pick and choose type shit where, oh, you just want to be part of the movie with some, oh, I'm gonna just get Regina King to co-sign with me. She ain't gonna co-sign with you. I hope not, but if they throw the bag, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know they're
I'm
going.
not gonna go see if it's not the original ones on it. And if anything, fuck it. Wayne's Brothers create another one. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got something else cooking in the works, so
Honestly, that's a part of the Wayans brothers ingredients. If you really think about the history of the Wayans brothers, you think about "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker." You think about the scary movies. You think about what's the other movie? A Low Down Dirty Shame is not the same, but
White Chicks is
the White Chicks is. So they make movies that's in that vein that has that ingredient that's always going to be funny. It's something about the ingredient that they put in those movies to make it funny. We seen what that product was with Scary Movie 3 and Scary Movie 4. Regina Hall is a good step in the right direction, but you need the chefs. You
uh,
need the chefs. What's
yeah,
the purpose of having the ingredient if you don't have the right chef to know when to throw the you know what I'm saying, the special sauce in there?
disrespectful.
So I think you can get anybody to do anything if you throw the bag. Like they don't have to have Regina Hall. If they, I'm pretty sure if she's supposed to make 10 million, right? They'd come in and be like, we could pay you 20 million if Regina Hall's not in it, or we could pay you 10 million and she gets 10 million. Which one are you going to choose?
Right. That's why she's not the best person to speak on on that particular thing because she's you just an actor, you're not controlling nothing. So, like you said, they throw some money at you. It don't matter what you say, you gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. It's a price. It's a price on everything. It's a price on your head. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It's a price on everything. So very interesting. All right, moving on to our next hot topic: new trend. People are rejecting. Uh, People are rejecting restaurant bills after eating at the restaurant. So they go enjoy a meal, then they will call their bank when they leave and reject the charges. What do you think about that?
I mean, after a while, they're gonna catch up to it, and then they're just gonna reverse the shit and then take the money out. Because a quick and simple investigation, if they look into it, look in the cameras, see you cutting that T-bone steak, eating it, they're gonna take that money right back. So
Hmm.
you might as well just cook at home. Like, don't do stupid shit like that. Why are you gonna fuck up with a company, a restaurant's business? Like that shit, they take a hit when you reverse a charge. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So why even do that? That's just crap. If you're gonna go out to eat, go out to eat. If you're gonna stay home, stay home. Like, don't do shit like that. Cause after a while, banks are gonna be like, you know what? You're just gonna take the bread out. You was out there, you was at the what you gonna call it? You just got hoochie burger and you ordered two hoochie burgers.
Right, right, right,
Now all of
right.
a sudden you ain't ordered no hoochie burgers.
Uh huh.
Come
Can
on,
you
you
speak
hoochie
into
burger all over your breath. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you speak into the hoochie, please, ma'am? Please, can you speak into the hoochie?
So
Uh,
don't do that. That's not a trend y'all want to do. The banks is just gonna see the trend, and they're just gonna act accordingly.
that's a fact. Uh,
One time, yeah, but multitude of time, nah.
yeah, there was a lady. There was a lady while she was eating. The waiter came back and said, "Hey, you've been banned from this establishment. You can no longer come back. There's been three reverse uh, three reverse charges on this particular card. We have this card on file, and you're no longer welcome to be here." So this is also a major hot button on social media as well. So I agree with you. Like restaurants take a hit. If you can't afford to go, don't go. Simple and plain. It messes up the business on one end, and two, it just makes you like you look like a joke. Like, and it's
I feel
I
like
was,
a lot of women doing this shit. It sounds like a woman. That's not man talk. That's woman talk. You know what I'm saying? It seems like women are doing this goofiness.
it was the
A man who don't got no bread ain't gonna go out and pull this stunt
fact.
and
That's a,
and go through the embarrassment. Nah. They gonna stay home. He gonna eat some oodles and noodles to get his bread up, and when it's time to go out, he gonna step out.
the most a man will do is if he know he got $18.50 in his account, but the meal came out to 19.30, and he uberly hungry.
He
He
gonna swipe that.
he gonna see if the swipe go through, and if the swipe go through, it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take that $1.80 hit. You know what I'm saying?
You
But not
know,
$280 hit. No.
right,
We're
right,
gonna be frugal with it. Like, you feel me? Like, we'll take extra steps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overdraft the account. That's part of a strategy we'll use, but it's gonna be strategic. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And that's a one time thing. That's
Oh
not a
yeah.
regular, and
No,
and that
you can't.
time go through like that, like we'll be happy, like yo, it went through,
Oh
like yo, I
shit.
can
Like,
eat.
keep it cool after that. Keep it
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Like, all right, I went through. All right, yeah. I was sweating bullets. I didn't know that shit was gonna go through and that.
Yo. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next segment. This segment is brought to you by Bravo Section. Make sure
Yeah,
you
hold up, Carolina. Yeah, you gotta pay that overdraft, but if you put the money back within 20 to 48 hours, you don't pay the overdraft. So that's why you gotta do it right when your bread gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? So you overdraft the account before the overdraft fees hit because you get your direct deposit. So it gotta be strategic. If you know your direct deposit hit on Thursday, you may want to do this move Wednesday, Tuesday, pushing it. You know what I'm saying? But you could do Tuesday because it's 24, 48 hours. And banks now, they drop their accounts Wednesday night going to Thursday. So that's why I say Tuesday, Wednesday, your best bet. But again, you gotta have direct deposit and you gotta have a bank that does overdraft forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? So they'll keep it for 24 to 48 hours, but after 40 hours, you cook. So, you know what I'm saying? Be strategic with it.
yeah, make sure y'all do that right. All right, moving on to our next segment. This segment is brought to you by Bravo Section. Make sure you tap into BigBravoSection.com. Again, BigBravoSection.com. If you're in the Miami area, you can book a session with one of the best photographers in the world. Also, you get a chance to buy photography off the site itself. Again, if you're not in the Miami area, still book that session. Fly out, take care of your session. Again, BigBravoSection.com. You got a petty thought for us?
Chad, you know how we do it. We doing. We tapping into the Bible of all Bibles, Black's Law Dictionary. Oh, and an update. Your man's found the first edition of Black's Law. So I'm about to order that ASAP before they find out they fucked up and put a crazy price on that shit. Like marked down crazy. It's the cheapest price I ever seen. So be on the lookout for that. Why I mentioned that is my brother gave me some words to look up, and lo and behold, Black's Law Dictionary 6th edition dropped the ball again. Couldn't find those words, but I found a word close to what you asked for, and it's the word contest. Couldn't get contested, which is, you know what I'm saying, crazy. But we
Yeah,
got the word contest, right?
yeah,
So the word contest is to assert a defense to an adverse claim in a court proceeding, to oppose, resist, or dispute the case made by a plaintiff or prosecutor, to strive to win or hold, to convert, to litigate, call into question, challenge, to defend as a suit or other proceedings, as used in a no contest clause in a will means any legal procedure designed to thwart tester's wishes. So contest is, you know what I'm saying, somebody says something, you have the right to challenge or contest the litigation or the accused or anything of that matter, right? So next word on the list is non-disclosure. A non-disclosure is a failure to reveal facts which may exist when there is no concealment. So a lot of these people have NDAs, non-disclosures, so you can't reveal facts that are revealed that are present in that contract. So whatever they say, you can't speak on it, right? So next word on the list is malice. So malice is the intentional doing of a wrongful act without just cause or excuse, with an intent to inflict an injury or under circumstances that the law will imply an evil intent, a condition of mind which prompts a person to do wrongful act willfully, that is on purpose to the injury of another, or to do intentionally a wrongful act toward another without justification or excuse. So if you get hit with malice and they prove malice in a court, it's not looking good for you, because they have to prove that you had willful intent to cause evil or cause injury to another person. All right. And last on this word on the list for this week is malfeasance. So malfeasance is evil doing, ill conduct, the commission of some act which is positively unlawful, the doing of an act which is woefully wrongful and unlawful. So they're saying you evil doing, ill conduct. So you get malfeasance. It sounds good, but it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the most wrongful thing you can do, because it just showcases how how depraved you are in doing the act itself. So the act itself is bad, but the level of how you conduct yourself while doing the act will hit you with a malfeasance. So the words this week are contest, non-disclosure, malice, and malfeasance. Again, chat, you have words that you want to know the legal definition of, you can put it in the chat and I'll look it up in our next episode. And again, I will be ordering the Black's Law first edition, which is from the 1891 edition, which is the one we need all, which makes sense because there's no new words under the sun. So why would they need to change the editions? You know what I'm saying? So we get the first one, we're going to be rocking and rolling. So any word we find, ain't no way ain't going to be on that one. So you know what I'm saying? That's our petty thoughts for this week.
Fire, fire, y'all. Again, send my brother those words to look up. He'll look them up, and he'll bring it in next episode. All right, moving on to our next segment, Keep the Lie Live segment.
Keep the lie alive.
Lie Live. So my Keep the Lie Live for this episode is: there's a price to pay on everything that you do. Like we live in a world right now that people think that they could just do stuff without paying the cost to be the boss. Like I hate when people say, "Yeah, well I'm a boss," so or I'm a boss chick, or yeah, I'm just a boss of bosses. Like how? How? You still live at home, Sway? How? How can you call yourself anything if you had to pay the price of being that? When you are something, other people call you what you are. You don't say what you are, but you got to pay the price. So we live in a world that people want things and they think that they could do it without paying the price. There's a price to everything, and it's so funny. The price of things has been a running theme all show. Like one of the movies that you had mentioned was Indecent Proposal. So everything that you do carries a price that has a cause and effect. Now, are you willing to 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 pay the responsibility of the things that you want? Most people are not. When you think about it, if you was put in this situation, somebody said, "Well, I'll never do that. That couldn't be me." But they come with the right price, and you would do it. We just seen it with COVID not too long ago, where people told, well, I ain't going back to work." Well, how you gonna pay your bills? Crickets. Crickets. I could find me another job. I could do this. I could do that, which most people can and they should have. But what did they do? They end up taking the jab. They end up saying, you know what? It's not worth it. I need to be able to put food on the table, and this is the fastest way I'll be able to put food on the table. That's a pipe. That's a price that you had to pay. The price that you pay was your own body. That's the price that you pay was your body. Your body was the payment. So it's funny when people say, "Oh, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that," but now you got the humble spirit talking crazy when the boss is not around. Yeah, I wish he would tell me to stay later. I wish he would tell me to go pick that up or go do this or go do that. Hey, I need you to go do that. Oh, no problem. What happened to all that energy? You're not willing to pay the price of losing your job? It's a price to everything that we do, cause and effect. And a lot of people like to move and play games in the sense of, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, but you haven't even paid the price. So you better off being a soldier and learning the game and getting it out the mud so that other people could call you what you strive to be instead of you calling yourself something that you are not because you did not pay the price. That's my keep the lie alive. Anything you want to add to that, bro?
You gotta check yourself, Q. You gotta let the motherfuckers know that you ready to take them out whenever you feel like it.
Keep the wings between your under your keep the wind between your wings, partner. You gotta go out like Blizzard did. You stupid. You are stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Word
That's
is,
because we wasn't there to back him up.
word is, you kill Raheem.
Yo, the cops when the questioners, they think I killed Raheem. Cold blooded, son. You a murderer, Nino. I seen you kill too many people.
Somebody said Raheem got shot.
Oh, Bishop.
What you want?
Yo, ass punk. I heard you said that you could beat my ass.
So?
Yo, this guy's crazy, son. It's not local.
Oh,
All in front of Quill's shop. You know what I'm saying? Old man Quill's. You know what I'm saying?
with that bum ass gun.
Willing to shoot your pee-pee off. You know what I'm saying?
Are you Vera's boy? Tell her Anna at the shop said hi. Yo, you stupid, bro. You,
Yo. All right, shout out to a new subscriber, Baltimore in the building, you know what I'm saying?
so names like Malik and Akbar was so hard for you.
No, my name is Quincy, so it's short Q is short for Quincy. Uh-huh. What's your chain snatch just doing in my living room anyway?
Yo, you is dumb.
I know this nigga did not come to the house to get some bum ass drawers and a box of miscellaneous items. So like, yo, get the fuck out of here, son.
I thought that was your woman.
Yo, your woman riding in the car with special ed in the
You know, she,
92 Corolla.
she got her buns cooked out by special ed, bro.
Yo, remember
You was
the
stupid.
the feature in the car where the seatbelt will come up and shit. Remember? You would close the
Yeah.
door and the seatbelt would just lock up and come up. Yo, Special Ed had that in his whip, son.
Yo, you stupid,
He
son.
had the red Corolla, son. He was lit in Harlem, son.
If I lose, I'm gonna beat that ass. If I win, I'm gonna beat that ass. So if you don't put in the quarter, I'm gonna beat that ass. Yo,
Yo,
stupid. Y'all, it's been a show. Thank y'all for tapping in. Shout out to Baby K, new subscriber from Baltimore. We appreciate you, as my brother said a second ago. Thank y'all for tapping in and staying engaged within the chat. It means the world to us. And thank y'all for supporting the show as well. We're on every Thursday and Sunday at 10:30. So we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. We have a special episode 100 coming up on our 100th episode. We're going to be doing some giveaways, some merchandise, so make sure you tap in. The merchandise is not free. You're going to get it for free. There's a difference. So, but make sure you tap in and continue to support us. It means the world to us. Make sure, again, you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell because we got over 170 something clips up right now of this podcast in the community page on the channel in itself. I want to thank some of the sponsors of the show: Bravo Section, Button Snaps, OUV Records. If you're interested in becoming one of the sponsors of the show, you can hit me on Instagram at Ashley Lovechild, or you can hit my brother on his Instagram at
Bravo Section _.
So if you're interested in becoming one of the sponsors of the show, you can hit us up on Instagram. Also, make sure you tap into the Overstand podcast, also on this channel. Why Understand, when you can overstand every Monday at 9:30. Make sure you tap into the music as well. I'm on everything. Ashley Lovechild. I have a new EP. I'm working on a new EP called Summer of '08. Working on that. Hopefully that will be released soon. I'm making it perfect for y'all. I know my brother wanna shout something out before we
Yeah,
go.
working on a location for the studio. So got a few things in store. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. Miami sometimes is a little wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? People say they're gonna come to meetings, and when it's time for the meeting, all of a sudden they can't come to the meeting. Or
Right.
the low rate. Come on, man. Get your thermometer. You know what I'm saying? Get some chicken soup. Get your ass out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm down to my last bricks. You know what I'm saying? So but nah, I got some studio stuff coming up. Try to work with collab with different other studio owners down here. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying?
Fire. Again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Tap in with us this Thursday at 10:30. Yo, hit them rewatches, hit the comments,
Hit
and
them likes. I'm playing, son.
hit the like button. My bad. Hit the like button and hit the comments in the rewatches. Great conversational piece. Just make sure you hit those comments and that like button. All right, y'all. It helps with the show. It helps with the show. All right. And we love. So we'll see y'all again this Thursday at 10:30 p.m. I feel like I'm missing something. I hope I'm not missing something, but I feel like I am. But we'll see y'all again this Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Tap in, bring some jokes, join the chat, and tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, share a video clip and all that. And you already know what time it is. It's love.
Yo, we out.